welcome to Labor Day in the Hammer, a decade in. Who knew? The Donut Box, it still knows how to throw a party, but at 2-9, the Ticats won't be offering any gestures of friendship to their double blue rivals. Suspension. And now he's got 2nd and 10. 4-man rush from the Tiger Cats. Kelly tries to fit it into a tight window, and it's intercepted. And immediately, the challenge flag comes out because there was no penalty flag, and Ryan Dinwiddie didn't even hesitate.
Upon further review, the ruling on the field stands. It is an interception. Toronto loses their challenge and a team timeout.
Many turnovers.
Field attention right now as these quarterbacks loaded up over the top, looking for the home run. Tim White, touchdown, Tiger Cats. The quarterbacks begin 0 for 3, and then Tim White right down the seam, just like he's done in Labor Days years gone by. Playbook wide open here for the Tiger Cats. Mitchell steps up in the pocket, now looks to use the legs a little bit. Oh, going for a jog, doesn't do much of this, and then takes a seat. Mitchell stares down the Toronto defense here as he'll look to screen it out. Greg Bell gets a touch inside the 20, on his feet, inside the 5. Thought he was going to stay vertical and at quarterback. Well, Mitchell to the sideline. Tagovailoa listed as the 3rd stringer. Takes the inside run and goes for a walk to the end zone. Touchdown Tiger Cats as they extend the Labor Day advantage, and it's Tagovailoa to the end zone.
How's that for your first touch in the Canadian Football League?
It is shutting down Chad Kelly in his return to Tim Hortons Field thus far. Kelly, he's dropped lots of time, now wants to use the wheels. Goes across the 30, big collision. That play. Stretch run this time for the Argonauts, cutting it back. As Kadeem Carey bouncing off tacklers, refuses to go down. That's all that matters for Ryan Dinwiddie and his club. He'd love to knock this one down. From deep, it's good.
As a person or my career in general, but how I react to this moment. Forget the playoffs. Today is Labor Day. Just win.
And right on cue, Tim White will walk it in. Bo Levi on fire.
He really does love Labor Day.
6-0 in his career on Labor Day. Hasn't played in the game for 5 years, and in the Chad Kelly down by 18 here early on. Flips this one over the top as Demonte Coxie now goes across the 55 before he's brought down.
Jeffrey Canton-Arcou included in that. Ben LaBrosse.
Now Mitchell right down the seam. He'll hold on to it. Cats and Tonas couldn't get there in time. Penalty of the first quarter has Chad Kelly on a quarterback draw and slides right into the back of his offensive lineman. Try to knock this one down from 23 yards away. And smooth as ever. Empty it out for Mitchell here. Looks to his right, comes back left, finds the open man. Who else? Pressure on, Mitchell gets it away underneath, complete. Stephen Dunbar Jr. league in targets and catches as well. As Mitchell, the deep drop, shuffles around in the pocket, now down goes Bo. Game is Mark Leggio. After the sack, will try to knock it down from 37 yards away. And with a swirling wind,
He used to practice trying to catch the football over the crossbar and really has honed his skills over the last few years. And when I asked Jamal Peters this week how much he's looking forward to.
For Chad Kelly and the Toronto Argonauts offense. Irolahu, a little bump after he knocks that one through.
Grew to expect from the Argos last year. This in BC and now finding themselves on different teams.
Once again, trying to find the soft spot. Touchdown Argos. They finally get into the end zone. Tavares Daniels on the receiving end from Chad Kelly. Missed it. But into the end zone for Tavares Daniels. Now can they tag on the 2? Kelly looks to run. Goes right, left, and gets flipped up at the goal line. Jamal Peters.
Upon automatic review of a scoring play, the previous play is overturned. The convert is unsuccessful.
Beat him by about 4,000 yards on that all-time list.
Levi Mitchell steps up, downfield, throws a strike to Tim White. Long snapper for the Tiger Cats and working on coverage, sends it back to Constantino before the right foot of Leggio hammers it through. in career yardage. Brady Oliveira and William Stanback, the two ahead of him, as Kelly checks it down underneath. The other back, Deonta McMahon, crosses the 40, cuts back at the 35, and with all 12 defenders,
That's what he's taken.
pressure look from Hamilton. They'll blitz off the edge with Jamal Peters. They pick it up. Kelly pumps, cuts back, looking for the end zone. Chad Kelly, touchdown Argos. And what felt like a chaotic beginning to this game for the Argonauts offense out. Ohio University digs in, trying to track down Chad Kelly. First, they'll have to deal with the ground game of Kadeem Carey as he's picking him up and putting him down all the way out. So far in this third quarter for Hamilton as Bo looks to Tim White, makes another grab, tiptoes down that sideline.
If he looks to take a bit of a shot.
Kelly backpedaling, certainly looks like he wants to load it up, and he will. It's Dave Unger, one-on-one down the field, makes the grab. Destin Talbert could. And no doubt about that, lots of winners involved with that cause. Tremendous work they've been doing over the last 7:25 with Bo Levi Mitchell now ready to throw after switching ends of the field. This one high and a huge hit. James Tuck, the fullback. Well, listen, Connor might have been talking about that one on the walk home if they're going. As now Bo Levi Mitchell, sack as well. Here we are in the fourth, down by 2. Kelly, quick screen pass outside. Kevin Mittal, and he refuses to go down. A chance to take the lead for the first time all ball game. Never in doubt with Liram Haralahu. His shoulders and make a throw. Goes incomplete, leaves 2nd and 10. Mitchell again over the top. Tim White hangs on. Well, he got a lot into it to get it all the way out there, as Mitchell did. Now he'll hand it off. Greg Bell running hard past the 45 and gets flipped upside down, but not. Fans thinking they'd call it the other way, but it goes against Bordner. So now Bo on 2nd and 14 with pressure on, and the Argonauts defense, a tie ball game from 55 yards away. Massive swing and field position. If he doesn't hit it, more than enough leg. At their 40-yard line, they choose to do so with Chad Kelly trying to get away from pressure, and the Hamilton defense cashes in. After the run, gain of 7 at 2nd and 3. Tagovailoa hands it off. Greg Bell spinning in the hole. To his left, they'll empty it out. Greg Bell goes out as a receiver as well. Mitchell looking over the top for Brendan O'Leary. Orange caught it!
Massive.
And Bo looks like he's trying to end his day the way he began it, taking big shots. Bo Levi Mitchell will move to 7-0 as a starting quarterback. His first Labor Day Classic in 5 years.